Greetings, my excellent friends. Yet the Hobby Drifter here again. It is Monday, July 11th, 2022, here in hot and humid Tokyo, Japan. Hope you're all having a great day. I just got back from a book-off run. I've not been out here in quite some time. Another thing I haven't been doing in quite some time, making videos. Though fortunately this time it's not down to major mental health issues. It's just down to I'm just been busy. Have some stuff in the pipeline though, so please look out for that. But I just came back from two of my favorite book-offs in Kawasaki and Minato-cho respectively. Came back with a bunch of stuff, none of which I was really expecting to buy today, but I'm extremely happy with what did make its way home with me. So happy, in fact, that I'm gonna share what I got today, because certainly nobody in my real life actually cares. So here's what I found while I was cruising around Book Off today. The first thing, not terribly exciting, is just this incredibly tacky money and dollar sign shirt. It's not only does this look like something that that Free Money Now book guy from the 90s would wear. There's like no way I can wear this in summer. This looks extremely hot, but it is in my size, and it's kind of funny. So I'm sure I'll get some kind of use out of that. It was 800 yen, so it's $7. So, but that was really the only ironic thing. The first thing I wound up grabbing today was something that I honestly never expected to ever have these in my collection again. I've been in Japan now since 2006. In 2007, there was a Final Fantasy promotion where they would release energy drinks called Potion. And I believe this was exclusive to Lawson, but there was a variant of these where each special edition can also came with what is essentially a gachapon figure. And here's one of them, Zack from Crisis Core Final Fantasy. And this set I bought. I remember my friend Ryan was staying with me, and it was Friday. I just finished work. I stopped by the convenience store on my way home, and they had an unopened case of these. So I bought that, and we opened them up, and drank the Potion energy drink. And these have become both rare and really, really expensive over the last 15 years since they were released. And I occasionally I'll see one or two of these, and they'll be $20 to $30 each. This is the one I see most, is Eris. And just so seeing two of them, Eris and Zack together was really, really exciting, especially for the price here is 350 yen, which is that's more than usually you'll see old gachapon figures for 100 or 200, but it is significantly nicer than 20, 30 or more. But yeah, they didn't just have two. They had three. They had these guys whose names escape me. But that's not all. They even had Tifa. So, 4 of these, 4 out of the 8, which is not bad at all. From 4 out of the 8, you could actually think about collecting these things. But it goes even beyond that, because they had Sephiroth, so there's 5. Also, all these are 350 yen each, which is stunning. Although I think Sephiroth he's missing his wing, which bummer, because I have seen this one go for a significant chunk of change. But then there was what's his name, Vincent. Which means that the only 2 that were missing were the regular, the classic Final Fantasy version, or the classic Final Fantasy VII version of Cloud with his, the traditional Buster sword. So that would have been nice if they did have it, which means that they had all of the individual characters. The only other figure in the set was Cloud with his, ultra tricked out Buster sword with all the weird attachments and stuff from the Final Fantasy Advent Children movie. So I mean, just missing out on that one, that's really no big deal. I mean, couldn't expect to see. Oh, there it is. No, they had all of them. Okay, I'm sorry, I had to go through 5 minutes of jacking you around with that, but no, they had all of them. And it looks like the only thing that's missing from this entire set is Sephiroth's wing, which still displays pretty well without it. So I am just incredibly, I should probably turn the camera a little bit here, huh? Just incredibly happy to have gotten these back into my collection. Like when I first came here, I was a fiend for gachapon stuff, and it kind of got overwhelming for a bit, and I sold a lot of it off. Well, I suppose this isn't technically gachapon, it's more like omake. But I sold most of it off, and there were very, very few things that I kind of regretted. And this was a big one because of how just impossible to reacquire it was. The other two that I regretted were a set of Evangelion figures and a set of like Batman, basically Hot Wheels cars, which I would like to find those again at some point, but it's not super important to me like the other ones were. But I mean, these are from like a really interesting time. It was, my first year living alone. I mean, it wasn't really alone. It was with my friend, but like basically living away from the girl I was living with for a while. And it was a cool time. I remember, I got these home. We drank all the potion. I think we mixed it with booze at some point. Went out to drink in Fukuoka that night, so we did most weekends. It's a good time. And when these things are to kind of overwhelm me in my little one-room apartment, I flogged them off on eBay for a couple of bucks. Probably got back what I paid for them. I don't know. But I mean, yeah, it's really, really cool to have these back in my collection. I'm really looking forward to getting them out of the plastic, setting them up. The way that the bases are designed, it looks like I should be able to get some nice photography out of them. So that's super, super exciting. I am really, really happy to have found these at the Minato-cho book off, and that place has some really good stuff, really eclectic selection of things, but I have to, because they do tend to price things appropriately, not usually not too high, usually not so low, but this, I think they might have been slipping on this. Like someone might have made an error with this one, because this was a really, really good deal. Just under 3,000 yen for the entire set, which is absolutely less than what I paid for them originally back in 2007. So yeah, that's what I was on cloud nine, walking around after making this haul at Book Off, and if I didn't find anything else for the entire rest of the day, I still would have considered this a successful day. But I did find some more stuff at the Kawasaki Book Off. Got the Blu-ray version of the Batman Dark Knight Returns Deluxe Edition. This is both parts 1 and 2 in one physical copy. If you haven't seen the Batman Dark Knight Returns animated movie, it's fucking great. It's I didn't think that it would be possible to do the story this much justice, but I mean, I honestly think it's as good as the comics, as the graphic novel. Peter Weller as Batman was just an inspired bit of casting. It's really, really excellent, and for some reason it was only like $12, so that was really exciting. They also had the individual ones, part 1 and part 2, which would have been about $2 cheaper, but I do like to pretend like I'm conserving space, so this one it was. also got this really weird little thing. This is the first anniversary Q Transformers DVD, and it's not really the show. It's like an interview. It's from like a convention, and I don't even know how to explain it. It's not the cartoon. It's like interviews with like the cast and crew of the show, and it's a really weird thing to exist here. I might as well open it up here. It's only $5. I've never seen the Q Transformers. I don't think it was a TV show. I think it was like a series of internet shorts. I would like to do that at some point. But I mean, this is really cool artwork. It looks. I know the name of this artist, but it's not coming here right now. All right, so yeah, cool. It's a 2-disc thingy. Thingy being the technical term. Ooh, and a booklet. I missed some booklets about. Okay, so you got the cast and things of that nature. That stage looks familiar. I wonder if this was done at the Transformers Expo. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. But I have seen this stage setup before. Well, that's cool for $5. I have no idea what's going to be on here. Like I say, I would one of these days like to actually find the Q Transformers show in a format that I could. Whoa! I keep doing this to you. Yeah. This is the show on Blu-ray, and I've never seen this on Blu-ray. This looks, if I'm reading this correctly, is not for rental. Again, that cool Q Transformer artwork on the back. Yeah, I'm excited to watch this. And again, it's only $5. Hopefully, it's not so good that I'm going to want to go out and buy all the Q Transformers, because they're not really my thing, and I could see myself getting very addicted to them very, very quickly. So we got figures, we got DVDs. What else did we get? More figures. These are Pucci Eva Evangelion at School figures. Most of them were $1 a piece, 110 yen with tax. I think one of them or two of them was 200 yen. But we got Shinji and Asuka. These cool like action bases. There's Rey. Kaoru with an angel, and from a different set but basically the same style, there's Mari with a different base, which is going to bother me, although it does have the Pucci Eva at School base, which is cool because that is where she was originally featured. She was there before she was in the movies, but that base is going to bother me that it's when I put these all together on display that she's on a different base, so I just bought another Shinji to get the base. So all of that was about $6-7 total. And so yeah, we got Final Fantasy, we got Transformers, Batman, Evangelion, and all of this was really, really cheap. Really, really cheap. All of this stuff, we're looking at $60 maybe. I'm pretty sure less than what the Q Transformer Blu-ray originally retailed for. Blu-rays are hideously expensive here. But there is one other thing I got while I was doing my book offing today, and it is this. Let me pull back the camera to the best of my ability. Okay. This fucking monolith thing. I used to see these when I first came to Tokyo, and would go to different book offs in the area to kill time. And I never knew what the hell it was. It was always fairly pricey for something that, again, I didn't know what in the actual hell this even was. It's just a cardboard box with a 10,000 yen price sticker on it. Here's 4,000 yen. And I eventually learned that it's apparently an art book or a set of art books that goes into excruciating detail about the creation of Evangelion 1.0. You Are Not Alone, which is a movie that I absolutely loved. I saw it when it was first released here, and it was my first time watch. I mean, it was my first time watching a Japanese movie without subtitles, and I'd seen the original series so many times that I could follow it because it was very close to the similar thing, and it was a cool experience. And I saw it twice. Once with Ryan, the guy who was living with me when we bought the Final Fantasy stuff. And this book off had this one and 2.0, and I don't think that they made ones for 3.0 or 3.0 plus 1.0, which always bugged me. I mean, not that specifically because I don't know, but the fact that there was this major shift between 2.0 and 3.0, wherein the motif really kind of changed. I've complained before about how almost always when there's a new set of Ava stuff, you can't get like just a full set of the characters in the uniforms or in their just civilian clothes. It's always like one of them is in like the school uniform and the other ones are in the pilot uniform, but Rey is in like the bandaged one, so you can't get all of them together. I mean, you can get Rey and Asuka everywhere you want, but Shinji you'll probably just get, in one way until like the next release, and it drove me crazy. And I was really hoping that with the new series we would get all of this stuff done in a uniform fashion, and wow, did we not get that. To the best of my knowledge, actually, you can't even buy 3.0 plus 1.0 on any kind of physical media yet because of the deal with Amazon Prime, which I'm not complaining about because it was released with subtitles on day one, and I have an Amazon Prime subscription, so probably an art book. Thing is, it's stupid heavy. This thing has got to weigh close to like 10 pounds, and I kind of hope I'm not super into whatever the hell is in here, because like I said, they did have the 2.0 one as well, and that one was about twice as thick as this. So it was also a little bit more expensive. It was 6,000 yen versus 4,000 yen, and honestly, I've already bought $100 book this week, so I'm not really aiming to do that. To have spent 200 plus on beautiful books, but I've never seen what's in this thing. You want to see what's in it? You want to join me for this opening ceremony, such as it were? God, it's really, really heavy. All right. Okay, probably should have planned this out better. Okay, the box just kind of unfolds into falling apart. Okay, Jesus God, that's heavy. All right, let's move this. Here is the first art book. Oh, isn't that is not showing up great, I'm sorry. But it's in like this cloth slipcase with just the logo on it. This feels like the kind of thing you would get, books about, like, you know, with like high quality prints of like Van Gogh in like the 70s. This is a weird thing. All right, so getting it out of the slipcase, and the pages are green. The pages are green. There's a black dust jacket over a black thing. Ooh, inside the dust jacket there is artwork. There's artwork inside the dust jacket. And let's just go through here. All right, it's okay. So it's basically the entire script and interviews with the storyboard people and different artists. Let's see if I can get any of this in the available photo space I have here. Like literally any of it. It's an incredible amount of storyboards, screenshots, like throughout the entirety of the film, like the entire movie's here in like screenshot form. That's just tremendous. That sound you hear is Andy trying to eat my book off bag because he likes to do that. Wow, just really, really cool art book. And I can't believe I've never seen one of these before. Love the green pages too. So tons of interviews, a bunch of storyboards and concept art, and this is going to take me forever to read and translate, but I am looking forward to the challenge. Now, what the hell else is in this box? There is another box with another book in it. Maybe amend that. There's another box with 2 other books in it. A part and B part. And yep, it's literally all of the storyboard art for the movie. That's incredibly detailed for parts 1 and parts 2. Wow. Okay, yeah, now I am definitely gonna go back next week or whenever and see if they still have part 2, because this is just absolutely gorgeous. I wonder why they bothered hiding it in this nondescript cardboard box. Like what this absolute masterpiece of I mean, it's like literally everything you could possibly want from the movie, like in art book form. Frankly, $100 for this, for the MSRP, seems almost kind of low. It seems like more than fair for the asking price. So. Yeah, I am just ridiculously excited with the purchases made today at Kawasaki Book Offs. And speaking of Kawasaki's Book Offs, they completely redid the entire store since the last time I was there. So everything was in a new place, and it almost felt like a completely new experience going to this place, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I went out today. spent somewhere in the area of $90, which don't want to get in the habit of doing that too often, but got some cool shit. Got some really cool shit here. It's gonna keep me busy for a while. I'm gonna get some nice photographs out of the figurines. I'm going to enjoy the hell out of watching whatever the hell this Transformer stuff is, and it's great to finally have a physical copy of the Batman Returns Blu-ray, because, as I said, this is outside of like the Batman the Animated Series. This is probably my favorite bit of DC movie animation, maybe ever, probably ever. I did really enjoy Harley Quinn, but that's not really a thing. I have to amend what I said. The deluxe edition is not all on one disc. It's 2 discs, so bummer. I was kind of hoping to be able to just sit down and watch it all in one go, but no big deal. Yeah, so that's it. That was what's in the bag. Thank you very much for hanging out with me for a little bit. Take care of yourself. Corona's new wave is tearing it up over here, but we are doing good on ICU beds and things like that. Much better than in other waves. So I have, for the first time in a while, hope for the future. That's going to be it for me. Thank you all very much again. Hope you have a wonderful day, week, weekend, month, year, and what have you. Stay tuned. More videos are coming as things settle down here. And that's it. Take care and happy hobbying.